Hi, welcome to Confidence on Cat. Today is Valentine's. We're talking about Valentines. You know, Valentine was last week Friday. So I wanted to know if you think we should celebrate Valentine's Day or you think it's a waste of money. Well, first things first, if this is your first time on here, please subscribe, turn on your notification so you are the first to know. Get to know every new content that I upload, because I'm going to be uploading a lot of content, so well, you guys know how I'm going to do it. I'm doing this video today because I had a crazy Valentine Day not experience, but oh my goodness, I felt so bad for my husband. Really, it was horrible. Well, not let me give everything out now, but at the moment I'm not feeling that great. So that is why you can see I've got my hot water bottle all, and well, let's do it. Let's talk. Valentine's Day. Should we celebrate it or should we not? Engage with me, leave your comments below so that I would know whether you are for or against celebrating Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day is a day for love, so it should be celebrated just like a birthday is celebrated, an anniversary is celebrated. So Valentine's Day is a day that, you know, you celebrate love, you celebrate everything to do everything to do with love. You know, you get flowers. So that's what I got for my Valentine's Day. I got my pretty roses. Well, I get flowers quite often, but that's what I got for Valentine's Day. And it's one day that if you've forgotten how to show someone or how to tell someone that you love them, Val's Day is one of those days that reminds you that you should, you know, tell people or show people you love them. And that's why I think you should celebrate it. That doesn't mean that all year round you're not going to, you know, tell people you love them. Every day I tell my kids I love them. I tell my husband I love them. I tell my loved ones, you know, I love them. And you know, I love you, I miss you. People should know how you feel about them, because you never know. So my husband, he actually booked everything. Normally when he takes me out, I never know. All I'm supposed to do is get dressed, and he even don't give me dress code. So I have to kind of dress in between to know where we're going. Well, so that I'm not, is it underdressed or overly dressed or something like that? Okay. So everything was planned by him. I was supposed to get ready by 6, but guess what? Confidence was late. I was ready an hour late. Well, I don't know if I'm more romantic than he is, but I think I am. So I'm going to be the most, I'm taking the crown of being the most romantic, but he does quite well. And every year on Val's Day, he takes me to the Royal Albert Hall. And well, Royal Albert Hall, my goodness, what a venue. Amazing. That is where the Queen goes to, once a year actually, she goes there for the Royal Variety Show, yes. Well, so Royal Albert Hall, beautiful, magnificent place. Last year we went there also to watch Cirque du Soleil, but this year it's still Cirque du Soleil. Cirque du Soleil, okay. This is how we go, the show. You get there, you book it, the show, they started from 6 o'clock. Well, trust me, I was late. we were supposed to have gone there for 6, and then you have like dinner, little dinner, drinks, and the show itself starts at 7. And this year's show was Luzia, that's the magazine for it. And you get for VIP, so you have your VIP pass that gives you access to the whole place. Then you have a goodie bag You have a diary that comes with your ticket. Guess what? Popcorn. And there was ice cream and all that. It was amazing. The whole show, how they put it together, especially for Val's Day, it's really, really amazing. This year's Luzia, it's inspired by the richness of the Mexican culture, and everything was in Spanish, but it was so beautiful. I don't think you necessarily need to understand Spanish to follow the show, because the clown, he made it. I mean, he made everyone laugh. He picked on a lot of people. Thank God I wasn't on the front row, because I'm sure he would have picked on me. It was really nice. Don't forget that I also need to know what you think of Valentine's Day, whether you should celebrate it or not. Make sure you leave your comment below so that we can get interactive. My poor husband had to take care of me at the end of the night. So basically, I was feeling quite well, dressed up, looking all beautiful and all that. Got there, we were fine, got some wine. I was drinking some wine, and I was in the mood for Val's Day, and you should see me had my red on and everything. But Mr. Lupus decided that he was going to mess up my night. If I say Mr. Lupus, let me give you a background of Mr. Lupus. Mr. Lupus. Lupus is well, that's my name. This is how I deal with it, because it's a difficult condition. I'm not going to say disease, because I'm not going to give it that power. It's a difficult condition to live by. There's no cure for it. There is, you just have to take medication for it, and it's an autoimmune system disease. Did I just say disease? Yes, okay, I have to. It doesn't matter how you think about it. You're together. This is for life. So you better get friendly. So that's why I name him. It's Mr. Lupus. So Mr. Lupus decided to come to town, and Mr. Lupus can come anytime. There's no warning to it. You can be fine in 1 minute, and the next minute, they literally are putting you in an ambulance going to the emergency. And I promise I'm going to do a whole Lupus video so that I can explain into details what lupus is, and hopefully I would have one of my someone from the team of specialists that are taking care of me to come and sit and talk with us. So going back around the show, the Cirque du Soleil, the show is for 2 hours, but you have a break, 25 minutes break, and then, so even during the 25 minutes break, I was fine. I actually went down to go and have something to eat. And then when we sat down, all of a sudden, my body, I just started shivering, and then my tummy was rumbling. I had to stand. Oh my goodness, it was such an embarrassment, because with theaters, you have to, when you're standing up, if you want to go somewhere in the middle of the show, everybody has to stand up. So imagine people are watching this amazing show, and then here I am going and not even balancing properly, because my joints were giving up on me. I had to go to the toilet. I was thinking, okay, maybe I'd eaten something that my body is not liking. But there's the thing with lupus. Every time it comes in a different way. And on that night, it came in the form of joint pain, tummy, and vomiting. So I tried to, not overcome it, but I was on a date. Come on. You don't want to ruin a date because you're feeling a little bit joint pain there, especially when I live with a condition. I didn't think it could get worse than that. So I'm like, I could brave it through. I'm going to be brave. So we stayed through the night, watched the video. Oh gosh, you guys are going to see it. It's an amazing show. If you ever get the chance to watch Cirque du Soleil, any of the production from the Cirque du Soleil, please go and watch it. It looks like I'm making an advert for them, right? But I just love it. So after the show, I was like, oh yeah, okay, why don't we go out to dinner? And my husband took me to one of my favorite restaurants that was in Haugen. I think they have the best dumplings. Here, the poor man is giving me all the things that I love to do and love to eat. Opened my dumpy up, my dumpy rose. It was beautiful. But hey, Mr. Lupus is like, girl, no chance. Today is my night. I'm taking over. So Mr. Lupus took over. My husband had to, help me out of the restaurant. I'm sure people were looking at me going like, she might have had too much to drink. Yeah, but it wasn't. It was that Mr. Lupus was in town. And I actually made a video for you guys earlier on when my face was swollen without makeup and my face coming down. And so, well, that was my Valentine's Day. It started off beautifully, but ended up me being in bed and not being able to do what you're supposed to do on Val's Day. You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm still not feeling myself, but I thought I would, brave it, put some makeup on, sit here and tell you guys about my experience on Val's Day. I hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you subscribe, turn on your notification, and let's meet again, same time next week. See you guys. Bye-bye.